Hey, how are you doing, everyone? How are you? What are you doing? Why you are quiet?
I am hopeful. And how about you?
Yeah, I'm good. At home, somewhere on earth. So, Ta, where are you?
Teacher, I'm sick. I have COVID.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no, why COVID?
I don't know.
And better,
Maybe
you get better now?
yes, I'm fine now.
And anyone else got COVID from you? Or just you?
Just me.
Okay. It sounds like you got a flu or something. You test COVID?
Yes. First I don't feel very well, and I just thought it simple. Then I just wanted to make sure, so I test, and I have COVID.
Oh, okay. But it's good you get better now. Saying you got COVID too?
That's how I used to have, but now no.
Okay. Okay. Now it's like seem nobody scared of COVID anymore. But how does it feel, Sota? How does it feel like? It's like really serious than the flu, or it's some kind of same?
No, it's just like simple, but we just need to stay away from other. But before I have COVID, it's um so hard.
Oh, you mean your temperature is really high?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So our today lesson is simple, easy. It's about presentations. Maybe some of you already did it. What is presentation? Say you can go ahead and read the first one.
Lesson 7, presentations. Have you ever given a presentation in English? If you have, you know it can be quite difficult to think of the right words with the pressure of everyone watching. Don't worry, because in this lesson, you will learn a number of English phrases that will help your presentation sound polished and professional.
Okay, go on.
In introduction. At the beginning of your presentation, it's good to do three things. Introduce yourself and the topic. Give a summary overview. Tell the audience how you will handle questions. To introduce yourself, say your name, what company you work for, and or what your specific job is. Good afternoon. My name is your name, and I'm your job at your company. For example, good afternoon. My name is Shaina, and I'm the marketing director at ABC English School. You can say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time of day it is. Do not say good night because that is a phrase used to say goodbye.
Okay.
Then you can tell the audience what your general topic is. Here are two phrases you can use. You can complete these phrases by simply saying the name of your presentation. My presentation is about today like to talk to you about. It's always a good idea to give the audience a summary or overview of your presentation. This means you quickly tell them the main points. Let me quickly take you through today's presentation. Let me give you an overview of the presentation. First, I'm going to talk about topic 1. After that, we'll be talking about topic 2. Then we'll consider topic 3. Finally, I'll explain final topic.
Okay.
Do I
Yeah.
continue?
Yeah, finish it until it.
You can mix and match the phrases. For example, you can say first we'll consider, or first I'll explain the phrases, after that, and then I'll use to move to the next topic, and the word finally is used for describing the last topic in the presentation. Next, tell the audience if you want people to ask you questions in the middle of presentation or only at the end. Here's a phrase for each one. Please feel free to interrupt me if you have any questions. I'll leave some time for questions at the end of presentation.
Okay. Good. Can anyone go to the making transition between the topic?
I will start reading, teacher.
Yeah.
Making a transition between topics. To begin the first topic, you can use these phrases. Point 1, I like to start by showing you some data. Point 2, let's begin by looking at the project's history. In the context, the words start and begin are the same. Notice that after the words by, we use a verb in the ing form. As an alternative, you can use with and the noun or noun phrase. For example, I like to start with some data.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. Go on until she finished the topic.
And let's begin with the project's history. To transition to another topic, you can use these phrases. Now we will move on to. Now let's look at. Now like to discuss. And now let's me turn to. You will notice that all of them begin with the word now. This is a signal to your audience that you are introducing a new topic.
Okay, good. You stop.
Referring to slide
No, you stop there. Let's go.
graphics. If
Okay, episode, can you go on? Okay. Ravid,
Referring to slide graphic. If you are giving a PowerPoint presentation, you'll want to refer to the slides, which can show pictures, maps, graphs, charts, tables, etc.
extra.
extra.
Yeah, here's a pie chart and flow chart and all of that. It's just the idea, and you can go on here.
This slide shows a map of the area in which we plan to expand. Looking at this slide, we can see that the number of accidents has decreased significantly in the past year. As you can see from the slide, sales are gradually increasing among customers age 18 to 24.
Mhm.
In the next season, in the next lesson, you'll learn more about how to describe numbers, trends, and statistics.
Yeah, statistics. Okay, good. Long, you can go on with this. It's long here.
Talking about cause and effect, one important element of your presentation is making logical connections between your ideas, especially cause and effect. The cause happens first and the effect is the result. For example, if it's raining and a baseball game is canceled, the rain is the cause and the cancellation is the effect. Phrases to describe causes. The reason is that the last 3 issues of the New Settler have been published late. The reason is that there have been delays in printing. This is due to our processing time has gotten 30% faster. This is due to improvements in software. Since the employee went home early since there was no more work to do because of. The difference is that because is followed by subject plus verb and because of is followed by noun. The game was canceled because it was raining. It equals subject, was equals verb. The game was canceled because of the rain. The rain equal noun. Phrases to describe effects. Therefore, usually used for logical conclusion. The product is more expensive to produce. Therefore, the profit margins are lower. Consequently, more formal. The company didn't get the proper construction permit. Consequently, we had to pay a fine for non-compliance. As a result, we've invested in better safety equipment and the number of accidents has gone down as a result. So the advertisement were successful. So now we plan to expand the program. The words therefore and consequently are typically used at the beginning of a sentence. As a result, can be used at the beginning or the end of a sentence, and the word so is typically used in the middle of a sentence.
Okay. Good. Sota, can you try this one? Rephrasing or correcting?
Rephrasing or correcting. What do you do if you say something incorrect or confusing during your presentation? First, don't panic. Native English speaker make mistake during presentation too, so it's not the end of the world. Then use one of these phrases to get back on track. Phrases for saying something again using different words. Let me put that another way. Let me rephrase it. That in other words. Phrasing for incorrect or mistake. I'm sorry, that's not correct. I meant to say that I've hired 15 new employee, not 50.
Mhm.
Excuse me. Plus correction with emphasis.
Yeah.
For example, the school was founded in 1992. 1999, excuse me, 1989. Conclusion. At the end of your presentation, you can give a brief summary of your main point or the most important message. Here are some phrases for that. In conclusion, I'll close by summing up the main points. Let me briefly remind you what we've covered. As your final phrases, you can say, thank you for your attention.
Okay. Go on until here.
Question. To inform the
Audience. Yeah.
to inform the audience that you are ready to answer question, you can say, does anyone have any question? Usually done in a smaller meeting or group. I'd like to open up for a question now. Usually done when presentation to a lawyer group. If you didn't hear the person question, you can say, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it? If you didn't understand the question, you can say, I'm sorry, I don't quite understand your question. Would you mind rephrasing it?
Mhm.
The expression, I'm sorry, and would you mind, I include for politeness. If the question require information that you don't have at the moment, but that you could find out later, you can say this. That's an interesting question. I don't actually know off the top of my head, but I'll try to get back to you later with an answer. If you can't answer the question, but someone else can, then say, unfortunately, I'm not the best person to answer that, but I can put you in touch with colleague of mine. Finally, if the answer to the question will be very long, you can say, I'm afraid that it would take a long time to explain, but maybe you can talk about it more in depth afterward.
All right.
This means that you don't want to answer the question immediately, but you are willing to talk to the person about it after the presentation. You've finished lessons 7. Try the quiz to test your vocabulary and log in tomorrow for lesson 8. We'll go into more detail about how to talk about numbers, statistic, and trend.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Not today, this one. I want to go back again to this. And if you have any question, you can discuss. Any point you are not clear? Anyone? I think most of you already get used to it with the presentation. But I think some of you not yet like practice it and use it or do it in the presentation. Anyone else that haven't done any presentation before? Not at all, I mean.
So in English, not yet,
Okay, in Khmer it's okay, right?
but I never know before the construction in presentation.
Introduction, like the way we do presentation like this.
អត់ទេជឿចង់ថាអត់ដែលដឹងថាក្រងរបៀបថាក្រងរបស់ presentation នៅបែបម៉េចអត់ដែលដឹងទេប៉ុន្តែតាមការយល់តែធ្លាប់ធ្វើមើលគម្រោងប៉ុណ្ណឹងឯងទីជឿអត់ដែលរៀន
Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can do presentation. Maybe you can prepare the topic, each of you prepare your own topic, prepare your slide presentations, like a short one, like 10 minutes about some things. then we can do it here.
Yes.
Yeah. Sota, have you ever done this kind of presentation, like in the class?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so it's good then. Long?
Yes, teacher.
You used to do it? The presentation?
Once.
Okay. May?
No.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
we can do it then. Okay, May, you can read it again.
Have you ever given a presentation in English? If you have, you know it can be quite difficult to think of the right words with the pressure of everyone watching. Don't worry, because in this lesson, you'll learn a number of English phrases that will help your presentation sound polished and professional.
Go on.
Introduction. At the beginning of your presentation, it's good to do three things. Introduce yourself and your topic. Give a summary or overview. Tell the audience how you will handle questions. To introduce yourself, say your name, what company you work for, and or what your specific job is. Good afternoon. My name is, and I'm the at, for example, good afternoon. My name is Shayna and I'm the marketing director at ABC English School. You can say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time of the day is. Do not say good night because that is a phrase used to say goodbye. Then you can tell the audience what your general topic is. Here are two phrases that you can use. You can complete these phrases by simply saying the name of your presentation. My presentation is about. Today, I'd like to talk to you about. It's always a good idea to give the audience a summary or overview of your presentation. This means that you quickly tell them the main points. Let me quickly take you through today's presentation. Let me give you an overview of the presentation. First, I'm going to talk about topic 1. After that, we'll be taking a look at topic 2. Then we'll consider topic 3. Finally, I'll explain final topic. You can mix and match the phrases. For example, you can say, first we'll consider, or first I'll explain. The phrases after that and then are used to move to the next topic. And the word finally is used for describing the last topic in your presentation.
Good. Finish it till here.
Next, tell the audience if you want people to ask you a question in the middle of the presentation or only at the end. Here is a phrase for each one. Please feel free to interrupt me if you have any question. I'll leave some time for a question at the end of the presentation.
Okay, good.
Making transitions between topics. To begin the first topic, you can use these phrases. I'd like to start by showing you some data. Let's begin by looking at the project's history. In this context, the words start and begin are the same. Notice that after the verb by, we can use a verb. We use a verb in the ing form
As an alternative, you can use with and a noun or noun phrase. For example, I'd like to start with some data.
Okay.
Let's begin with the project history. To transition another topic, you can use these phrases. Now we'll move on to, now let's look at, now I'd like to discuss, now let me turn to. You'll notice that all of them begins with the word now. This is a signal to your audience that you're introducing a new topic.
Okay. Good. So John, you can go on.
Referring to slide just
Yeah.
referring to slide graphics. If you are giving a PowerPoint presentation, you will want to refer to the slide, which can show pictures, maps, graphs, charts, tables.
Yeah.
This slide shows a map of the area in which we plan to expand. Looking at this slide, we can see that the number of accidents has increased significantly in the past year. As you can see from this slide, sales are gradually increasing among customers aged 18 to 24. In the next lesson, you will learn more about how to describe number, trends, and statistics. Talking about cause and effect. One important element of your presentation is making local connections between your ideas, especially cause and effect. The cause happens first and the effect is the result. For example, if it is raining and a basketball game is cancelled, the rain is the cause and the cancellation is the effect. Press to describe cause. The reason is that the last 3 issues of the newsletter have been published late. The reason is that there have been delay in printing. This is due to our processing time has gotten 30% faster. This is due to improvements in the software. Since the employees went home early since there was no more work to do. Because of the difference is that because is followed by a subject plus verb and because of is followed by a noun. The game was cancelled because it was running. It equal subject was raining equal verb. The game was cancelled because of the rain. The rains equal noun. Phrase to describe effects, therefore usually used for a logical conclusion. This product is more expensive to produce. Therefore, the profit margins are lower. Consequently, more formal. The company didn't get the proper construction permit. Consequently, we had to pay a fine for non-compliance. As a result, we have invested in better safety equipment and the number of accidents has gone down as a result. So the advertisement were successful, so Now we plan to expand the program. The words therefore and consequently are typically used at the beginning of a sentence. As a result, can be used at the beginning or the end of a sentence. And the word so is typically used in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah, good. Yeah, go on. Maybe May, you can,
Continue, sir.
yeah, you can take a break and May come back.
Yes, yes.
Is
What?
it the rephrasing? Oh yeah, rephrasing, correcting. What do you do if you say something incorrect or confusing during your presentation? First, don't panic. Native English speakers make mistakes during presentation too, so it's not the end of the world. Then use one of these phrases to get back on track. Phrases for saying something again using different words. Let me put that another way. Let me rephrase that in other words. Phrases for correcting a mistake. I'm sorry, that's not correct. I meant to say that we've hired 15 new employees, not 50. Excuse me, plus correction with emphasis. For example, the school was found in 1999. Excuse me, 1989.
Mhm.
Conclusion. At the end of your presentation, you can give a brief summary of your main points or the most important message. Here are some phrases for that. In conclusion, I'll close by summing up the main points. Let me briefly remind you what we've covered. As your final phrase, you can say, "Thank you for your attention."
Yeah, go ahead.
Question. To inform the audience that you are ready to answer questions, you can say, "Does anyone have any question?" Usually done in a smaller meeting group. I'd like to open it up for questions now. Usually done when presenting to a larger group. If you didn't hear the person's question, you can say, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it?" If you didn't understand the question, you can say,
Yeah.
"I'm sorry, I don't quite understand your question. Would you mind rephrasing it?" The expression "I'm sorry" and "would you mind" are included for politeness. And the question requires information, and at that you don't have at the moment, but that you could find out later, you can say, "That's an interesting question. I don't actually know off the topic of my head, but I'll try to get back to you later with an answer." If you can answer the question but someone else can, then say, "Unfortunately, I'm not the best person to answer that, but I can put you in touch with a colleague of mine."
Mhm.
Finally, if the answer to the question will be very long, you can say, "I'm afraid that would take a long time to explain, but maybe you and I can talk about it more in depth afterwards." This means that you don't want to answer the question immediately, but you are willing to talk to the person about it after the presentation. You've finished lesson 7.
Yeah.
Try to
It's good. So this is what you have learned about the lessons. So you can choose a small topic from anything that you used to do, and you can practice it tomorrow. Okay? You can tell me your topic, what you want to do. And each of you, and you can prepare the slide presentation. You know how to do in the slide presentation? You know that?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. How about the other?
I
You know
don't
how to do?
know.
You have
I don't
computer?
know.
I don't know too.
Okay. What about the other? How many of you can do and how many not?
Slide in the app or something, teacher.
Yeah, it's PowerPoint, you know, Microsoft PowerPoint.
Fine.
Can I use in Canva?
Yeah, it's good. If you know how to use Canva, it's good. It's easy. Whatever that is available for you. It's not a big deal. Okay, for example, like I show you my presentation slide. Like here. I don't know if you can find me. Something like that. So you can prepare like a short topic. So this is my topic is about my project is we call electronic clinical decision support for acute fever management. It's short like EDAM project for the trainings like last month, I guess. So we have like agenda or you have your topic detail like for first what is it, then you can break it down like that. It depends on like your topic is big or small, then you can prepare like as our study, as our lesson, like introduction, what should you do, what you should put on, and also you have to memorize the word and phrases like which you should use, something like that. For example, like this is the introduction, it's kind of study introduction. So for example, like why we are going to study this or doing this study, and we call antimicrobial resistance mean the antibiotic are becoming less effective at the treatment bacterial infections. Something like that. So it's just like the slide, you know, you can just do whatever you want, a few slide of them, whatever that you think you can do it, just do like that. Okay. So this is like it's just the example. You can tell me in the group like what kind of topic you want to do, or if you have your old topic, you can also do it. You can send to the group. I can open it here, then or you can share your screen. Yeah.
For me, maybe I choose the 5S practice.
By S practice.
Yes,
Okay, what is it about?
about the principle of principle uh, a principle to make the productivity.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy to hear that. That is good. Okay.
I would like to share to the kid especially
Yeah, that's good.
because
Just make it like a real
even
presentation that anyone can learn from it. So, Sean, you can prepare some small topic to share about bankings or anything that you want. And Sota, you already know what to do and what kinds of topic you want to share. Then you can do it. And Long, what topic you gonna do? Any topic you wanna do?
I don't have any.
Yeah, you can do here like presentation. Here is the lesson. You can summarize this lesson and do it in the presentation, into the slide presentation one. Our lesson 7 here, you can make it to a good looking, presentation, slide presentation. Anyone, if you don't have any other topic in mind, you can choose our lesson to make as the slide presentation and do it. Okay. It's a serious practice. It's a real life practice, and you have to do it. Nobody say no, because when you are going to next levels, next class, a little bit higher, then you have to do it. Especially at the university, you have to do presentation, you have to work as a group, you have to do this research, small evaluation, small research, small business. It depends on your major at the school. So this is what you can learn from now and practice it. Okay? Any question?
Teacher, when presentation, do we need to open the camera or not?
Yeah, you should do it. You can turn on the share the slide. I will put you in the whatever you call co-hosting, so you can share the slide and then you can show your face like to talk. It's like a real presentation. And don't be scared. It's kind of practice. The more you practice, the better you will get. Okay? Any question, May and Pisot? What happening to your microphone again? I really have no idea what is going on with you. You study for a few months now, but you still not figured out your microphone and you said you lost it. That is not make sense to me. And anyone else? You have any question? And Rabbit is gone. What happened? Internet connection or? And May, you think you can do it?
I don't know if I can. I've never done one before.
Yeah, you can try. You can discuss in the group. We can talk. I can help you.
Okay.
Rabbit, come back. Yeah. It depends on like what kinds of topic you want to do. Even like a small one, how to cook rice, how to cook this food, how to cook that, or how to wash your clothes, or how to clean your house. It sound like something that you can think of and make it's easy for you to try in the from the like a very first beginning of the like a first time of doing the presentation. I don't care. But for the like what day she gonna give us like a good topic, I guess. Ravid, you have any idea about a topic?
I don't know.
You can try like how to cook rice. Can you cook rice at home? Nope.
I know like some point, but I'm not like practice yet.
Yeah, then you can choose something that you can know best. You can do best. Or like how to do math, how to, yeah, whatever. A lot of topic, even though from your, your lesson, your school, homework or anything like that. And Sokchon, you have something in mind, like what to do? Oh, he said he said he can cook rice. Yeah, you can do a short presentation about how to cook rice. And I will see whether it's correct or not. Because I know how to cook rice when I was like 10 or 12, something like 8, 9, 10 years old. But during my generation, I do like the old school ways, not with the modern gas or electricity cooker, something like that. We have to find everything. We have to know how to make rice from the paddy rice. And yeah, like all the processes, I can do it. I mean, I can survive in the forest. Yeah, how to get better grades. It's fine, whatever topic you can think of. And you can brainstorm it, you can put in the presentation, and then we can share the screen and do it this week, okay? So what day tomorrow you can do first?
Yes.
Okay. So what day go first? And who else want to do next?
Teacher, I don't know how to do the screen. Like,
The slide?
yes.
So, so
The
the
PowerPoint, or you have
slide,
any other like Canva or any
share the slide.
share the screen? I can do it from here. You just prepare your slide, you know. I can help you with the screen here.
I like don't know how to do the slide. Like,
You can learn how to do it. Yeah, you can learn. Okay, anyone else want to do it? I think Sota, you can do it after that. After what day?
You can say that
Yeah, Canva also good. You can,
YouTube.
yeah, you can search YouTube how to do presentation or how to
You can
use,
you use
yeah,
it.
PowerPoint, how to use Canva, something like that. Yeah.
In Khmer also,
Yeah.
maybe it content in YouTube.
Okay, Sota, you can go after that. What topic you want to do, Sota? You can write it down in the group. I also will do one presentation for you, short one, but as a next lesson about how to test your blood, what kinds of major problem that you need to see. You need to tell your doctor that I want to have my blood tests like this, like that, to check whether how healthy you are, something like that. I will prepare that lesson and in the slide presentation, then I will do it like a real presentation. Maybe is it good to know many languages? Okay. Yeah, whatever you can do, just do it. Okay, you can drop your topic in the group, okay? And Pisot, you should do it how to cook rice, okay? I will kind of waiting for you for your presentation how to cook rice. Okay? If you have question, you can ask in the group. We can discuss, we can talk anytime. I will check the group, okay? Good night for today.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, teacher.
Night.
Good night, teacher. Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Bye.
Good night, teacher
Good
and
night. Good night.
everyone.